What is going on, guys? What is going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video, and we are going to be going over our 20th selection. First of all, we're going to talk about how David Gettleman completely fleeced the Chicago Bears. But before that, got to announce the New York Giants select at 20th overall after trading back and doing the unthinkable for Dave Gettleman, trading back and acquiring wide receiver Kadarius Toney. Now, a lot of people are going to go back in my mock draft, and not my mock draft. They're going to go back in my initial reaction and say, KB, you didn't even like this pick. I did. It was a shock to me. I didn't have any words. It was a shock to me just because he wasn't on my radar at all. So that initial shock kind of made me say I don't like this pick. I love this pick. I love this pick. And it's right around, everybody is saying this is a reach. This is not a reach. He is right around that 20th overall range where I even had him going at 20th overall to Chicago if they didn't trade up. I had him going 20th to Chicago in one of my mocks, one of my 3 mocks this year. So this is right around the range I think Kadarius Toney can go, and I love him as a player. I love Kadarius Toney as a player. If you guys don't know, I'm living here down in Florida, and I got a lot of Florida friends. The college football team down here is Florida, the Florida Gators. So, you can talk about FSU, you could talk about all these other teams, and Miami, which a lot of people like the bandwagon, but Florida is the team down here. And I watch more Florida football than I really want to. Right, I'm not a Florida fan, but I watch a lot of Florida football. So Kyle Trask, Kyle Pitts, Kadarius Toney, Trayvon Grimes, we talk about that a lot with my friends because they're Florida fans. So I've gotten to be very familiar with Kadarius Toney, and a lot of people call me crazy when I compare him to Alvin Kamara, and a lot of people are like, Kid Blue, Kid Blue. They play different positions. Kid Blue. How do you compare him to Alvin Kamara? That's crazy talk. When the ball is in Kadarius Toney's hands, and first of all, how they use Kadarius Toney is very much like how they use Alvin Kamara. Not in a running back sense, not by carrying the football, but those sweeps, the RPOs, going deep on a wheel route every once in a while, the quick drag routes, things like that. How they use Kadarius Toney is very much how they use Alvin Kamara on passing downs in New Orleans. And his running style, the way he cuts, the way when he's running horizontally and he makes one swift cut inside to burst for extra yardage, when he's running to the outside, towards the sidelines, and he bursts inside, the same way Alvin Kamara does it. They have the same type of footwork, same type of running ability. It reminds me a lot of Alvin Kamara, and that's why I was like, yo, if New Orleans was able to get Kadarius Toney, that would be insane for New Orleans, having Alvin Kamara and Kadarius Toney. But to me, the Giants get a player like Alvin Kamara minus the running ability with Kadarius Toney. I really love the way that he can be used. My only question is, will we use him in the right way? You guys know Jason Garrett has been extremely vanilla with his play calling. That could be because he felt like we didn't have the right personnel around. But we added Kenny Golladay, we added John Ross, we added Kadarius Toney. This may be cause for Jason Garrett expanding that offense and actually fulfilling expectations that we have for Jason Garrett in his first year with the Giants. We thought Jason Garrett would have a totally different scheme and air the ball out more and use the run more and things like that, and we just didn't see that. Not a lot of rollouts, not a lot of any of that stuff. We saw a lot of tight end arounds, right? With Evan Ingram. I love this pick for Kadarius Toney. It forces the offense to change. This pick is going to force the offense to change. You guys thought Kenny Golladay forced the offense to change. You guys thought the potential of John Ross forced this offense to change. It's definitely going to be changing up and getting a lot better with Kadarius Toney in the mix. Now, we look onto the second round, and guys are going to be available, man. Tevin Jenkins, he's a guy that can project into guard if we wanted to. Guys like Trey Smith, Wyatt Davis is going to be available. If you want to go edge, Azeez Ojulari is going to be available. Joseph Osai is going to be. There's going to be a lot of second-round picks that's going to be available with good value. So I love this pick. We picked up. Let's get on how we fleeced the Chicago Bears. The New York Jets. Let's talk about the New York Jets real quick. They moved up from 23 to 14. They gave up their 23rd pick, which is a first-round pick, and then they gave up 2/3 to move up to 14, from 23 to 14. The Chicago Bears gave up 2 first-round picks, basically. They swapped that 20th and 11th pick. They gave us next year's first, and we picked up a 4th next year and a 5th this year. Like, that would the ultimate fleet. Even Daniel Jeremiah said it. Even the national media is talking about how Dave Gettleman just won this trade. Just easily won this trade. So, listen, a lot of people are talking about, oh my God, I can't believe we got Kadarius Toney at 20. No, not only did we get Kadarius Toney at 20, we got Kadarius Toney at 20 plus another first-round pick next year. Dave Gettleman is becoming one of my favorite Giants GMs just ever. I mean, even though, like, as far as record-wise, he hasn't done anything, I'm just loving what he's doing in the draft. How many times has Jerry Reese had multiple first-round picks in a draft? I'll answer that one. 0. 0 times he's had multiple first-round picks in a draft. Dave Gettleman is now, in 2022, going to be projected to have 2 drafts in which he has 1 or more first-round picks. In 2019, we had 3 first-round picks. Okay? And that was because 1 we traded, and then the third one, pretty much, the second one we traded for, and the third one we traded back into, during the draft. But that's going to be 2 years in which we have multiple first-round picks. Dave Gettleman is doing a great job. You guys can't complain about this. You guys really can't. Rashad Bateman would probably would have been my pick. Rashad Bateman would have been my pick. I love Rashad Bateman. But Kadarius Toney really excites me as well. Like, really excites me. I'm excited about this. I can't wait to see these guys on the field. You guys wanted an insurance plan at wide receiver. You got one. You got an insurance plan at wide receiver. This guy can do anything. He's going to be on the field 100% of the time. Like, there's nothing Kadarius Toney cannot do. Nothing. So, excited for the second round. Make sure you guys join on to the Hubs channel. Day 2 of the draft will be on the Hubs channel. We'll be streaming that second round and third round. Tune in, guys. Kadarius Toney, my grade, giving Kadarius Toney a, just because of the trade as well, I'm giving it a solid A. A minus, just because I wanted Rashad Bateman. But I love how they addressed wide receiver, and they picked up a first-round pick in the process. Insane. A minus, but maybe a B plus, but I'm biased. I'm a Giants fan. Sorry, not sorry. A minus grade. Love it. See you guys tomorrow.